Thing on? Oh, there we go. I think I finally have this camera working. Let me just get it strapped to my head. There. So, today's the day. I'm finally heading into space. And hopefully I'll make some discoveries. Also, if I'm being honest, I'm a bit nervous. Having something to talk to and not seem completely crazy will be a nice distraction. Okay, I should probably let Slate know that I'm ready.
Oh, there's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. And what's that on your head?
A camera. I'm gonna document every moment of my journey.
Right. Well, speaking of, it's launch day. You know, it seems like only yesterday that you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first voyage. What do you say? Are you ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go.
I think so. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets?
That was only a problem one time. And then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right?
Uh-huh. So, what's my mission once I'm in space?
You're the pilot, you tell me. Aren't you pilot types all eager to get up there and explore for yourselves? Doesn't matter if you go to the moon, or Brittle Hollow, or just the other side of Timberhearth. It's all the same to me. Get out there and have fun. Just don't hurt the ship. That's all I ask.
Of course! Though, you haven't made any more modifications to it, have you?
Oh, you might get a kick out of this. I've repurposed the spare oxygen tank to be used as an extra combustion chamber.
Is that safe?
Probably.
Slate!
Hey, I can't work on the ship if you're flying it. Go get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory, and then you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever.
Okay. Can't resist another marshmallow before I do that, though. The trick is getting just the right amount of toasted. Right there. Oh yeah, perfect. Let's see how far I can push it. Almost. Almost. Oh. Oops. I can't believe the day is finally here. I didn't sleep a wink last night. I've wanted to be a part of Outer Wilds Ventures ever since I was a young hatchling. Outer Wilds Ventures is the group of pilots and adventurers who pioneered our space travel, made it what it is today. Anyway, this is Timberhearth, our home planet. Hey, there's the observatory. That's where we're heading. As you can see, we have a nice little outpost here in this crater. Some of it's even set up for training new pilots. Okay, the observatory should be at the top of this path.
Fishing ride, singing helps me pass the time.
Hey, Spinel. Glad I could see you before my inaugural flight.
You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand.
Don't worry, I'll be back, I think. Say, where would you go if you left?
Me? Oh, that big water planet. Giant's Deep.
Yeah? Why is that?
One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down until suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further.
And? Tell me more.
I will. I was just pausing dramatically, as though exercising a will of its own. The water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it! The tentacle of some hideous beast!
Whoa. Is that all true?
Heard it from Gabbro themselves. Gabbro can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably anyway. I guess if you want to know if the story's entirely true, you can go see Giant's Deep for yourself.
It's on my list. Or at least, it was. I think that's enough stories for now. Bye, Spinel.
Hey, hey! It's my favorite astronaut! Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's a translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, jeez. Do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling?
I'm kinda terrified.
Aw, don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise.
Thanks, Hal.
So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue?
I'm here for the launch codes. New statue? Is this it here?
Yeah, you haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Hornfell's just finished prepping it for the display. Pretty neat, huh?
I'll say.
Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close we'll ever get. Check it out, looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Jeez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear?
I will. And it's okay. The statue is very cool. Do you think I'll discover anything cool in space?
Hey, you never know. Maybe you'll be the one to solve the mysteries of the Nomai. Or maybe you'll discover a new kind of rock or something. But honestly, as long as they don't end up naming new safety equipment after you, I'm sure you've done a great job.
Yeah. Thanks again, Hal. Okay, time to get those launch codes.
Sure, take it easy.
Here's the village museum. It's mostly filled with artifacts brought back by the other travelers. Oh, and here's the text we used to test the Nomai translator tool. Check it out. We're nearly ready. Felix
And I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long.
Fortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. after all this time. I'm thrilled to finally
Resume our search.
There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space?
I've been trying to figure that out. I think I'll start with something small.
You prefer to ease into things? That's a sensible plan. More sensible than most of our astronauts tend to be, and that's a fact. Do you think you'll go to the Rock then? Our moon would be a safe place to travel to and get your bearings in space, and I'm sure Esker would appreciate the visit. Plus, we don't know what the ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are, or why they were built. You could put your new translator tool through its paces.
Yes, the Yaddle Rock. That sounds perfect.
Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch.
Right, let's do this. Let's get off this rock.
Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Let's get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Actually, there was one other thing. Esker is on the Yaddle Rock. Where are the other travelers?
Well, let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins. Rybeck is on Brittle Hollow. And Gabbro is on Giant's Deep. And there's Felspar, obviously. But, of course, we don't know where they are, or if they're even still alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid.
Got it. Thanks, Hornfels. See you soon.
Take care.
Hornfels? Hornfels!
Back already? Don't tell me you're having second thoughts.
Hornfels! The statue! Its eyes opened and it turned to look at me.
What? It did? How wonderful for you. No, truly. That's wonderful. It really is. Even if I have been poring over it every night for weeks. It's stupendous you were able to get a reaction from the statue just by glancing at it a few times. Sorry. That's not a very scientific thing to say, is it? I am glad. I'm just also insufferably, profoundly jealous. You'll have to forgive me. That aside, I have research to do. I wonder why the statue opened its eyes. Surely this means they aren't mere decorative ornaments.
Well, please let me know what you find, if you do find anything. That was extremely creepy.
Will do.
Hey, hey! So did you get a good look at the Nomai statue?
Hal! So, the statue looked at me and opened its eyes.
Whoa, whoa! The statue was doing what?
It opened its eyes. And then I saw images, my own memories, I think. And there were glowing lights.
You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking?
No, that statue is definitely weird.
I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfowls tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're gonna get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. But maybe they'd be able to tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez. Now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you could use your Our Translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay?
Sure, I'll let you know. Hey Slate, I got the launch codes.
All right. Good luck.
Oh gosh, this is it. Almost time for liftoff. All right, here's the ship. Isn't it awesome? This is our companion into the great unknown. All right, here we go. So this is one of our more advanced ships in the fleet. Nice. Okay, so here's my spacesuit and oxygen refill. Here's the space computer and the gravity crystal and the cockpit where the action happens. Cool. So, spacesuit, then liftoff. Finally, the moment of truth. Systems look good? All right. 3, 2, 1. Yes, I did it. We're in space. Oh, wow. Timber Hearth. And the moon should be right nearby. There it is. Autopilot seems to be working. That looks like where Esker would be. See if I can land nearby. And almost. Ah! Okay. Yeah. I need to practice my landings a bit, but this'll do. I'm walking on a different planet. Well, moon. Close enough. Esker! Surprise!
Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
Oh, don't the other travelers come by?
Well, there was more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chirk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight.
Gosh, I'm sorry, Asker. It must get lonely up here.
A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfells and Gosson mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village.
They forget about you?
I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village.
True. So, what is this place?
Ha, very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to, fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from timber hearth and keeping an eye on things.
Very cool. It looks great up here. Was that you whistling earlier, by the way?
Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, but they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is in the North Pole. Great reception.
Right, the signal scope. I do still need to try that out. And after that, I'll need to check out the Nomai ruins that are here. Thanks, Esker.
Don't go. I mean, don't be a stranger now, you hear?
See you. Next stop, North Pole. Oh, what's this? Ah, Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chirp play for a while. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosson their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That oaf. I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timberhearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timberhearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken? I'd better talk to Nice. Okay, well, let's see what we can find with our signal scope. Oh, hey, right away. There's Feldspar's harmonica. That looks like Dark Bramble. Maybe that's where they are? But yeah, definitely sounds like their harmonica might be coming from Timberhearth too. Well, Dark Bramble's behind Timberhearth now, so not too clear. But it is starting to move out the way, and it sounds like we can still hear it. Let's check on that again later when they're further apart, just to make sure. What else can we hear? Ah, there's Rybeck's banjo over there on, that looks like Brittle Hollow. Ah, looks like we're getting a little bit of both Gabbro and Chert. Both Giant Steep and the Hourglass Twins must be behind the sun right now. Okay, there's Dark Bramble. Way out of the way from Timberhearth. And still sounds like we can hear their harmonica. So we'll have to investigate. For now, though, let's go check out those ruins. It's a little difficult to see in the dark. They should be around here somewhere. Ah, here we go. These look like ruins to me. Wow. What is this? This is pretty intricate. Very detailed. Nomai definitely put a lot of work into this. But what is it exactly? It's beautiful, whatever it is. Let's see where these stairs lead. Wow, it's a whole underground structure, too. Ah, I see some Nomai text. All right. Translator tool, do your thing. I was upstairs.
Testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all.
It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up
So easily. The eye? Eyes signal? What are they talking about? Guess they were looking for something. Oh. This looks like an empty hole and a blank wall. Looks like the same shape. Let's see if it fits. Oh, hey, look at that. More text. Let's see if this mentions what the eye actually is. Where should this new...
more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anona and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator.
Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash.
I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole
Immediately then. Well, that doesn't tell us much more except they needed to build another one. Hey, this is one of the traveler's recorders.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself? It's really old, isn't it? Oh wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So, this is some kind of know-my locator? It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way, but from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yeah, I'm gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Stars above.
Right back. Alright, well, that's two things saying we should take a look at the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so sounds like we have our next destination. Hopefully Ryback worked up the courage to head out there. Wonder if we can actually get this thing to work. Because we have some slots here. And what is this? Can we move whatever this thing is? Oh. Okay. Can we get it to slide? Oh, yeah, there we go. It's moving. Whoa. Oh, that's Brittle Hollow. Right. And the picture there does look a little like Brittle Hollow. Okay. Grab it again. Yeah. Let's move it to this other one. Guess that kind of looks like Giant Steep. It's moving again. can hear Giant Steep. Whoa. I guess it's behind the sun right now, but I'll trust that it found it. What's this other one? Maybe is that the sun? Moving. Yeah, that's the sun, all right. And sounds pretty fiery. Okay, so that leaves this last one. Just gotta grab hold of that sphere. There we go. What is that? Is this the eye they were talking about? It's just spinning. Just like they said it was. But if it's not stopping, how do they know it even exists? I mean, we don't even know what this eye thing is. Alright. Well, on to Brittle Hollow. To the planet here. Oh yeah, there's Brittle Hollow. Just need to get a little closer. Huh. Wait, where did all the surface go? I've never seen Brittle Hollow look like this before. Ryback! They're down there! Is this the South Pole? Oh yeah, that looks like their ship. Okay, let's get down there as quickly as we can. A little bit... Okay. Still need to work on those landings, apparently. Okay. Yeah, that looks like their ship. Ryback! No, not in there. Well, let's see. That maybe an entrance? That looks like a door, maybe. But sealed off. Okay. Oh, a recording.
I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. In that the ship went down, I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken. And I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm gonna head north to the ruins on the equator to try and find a way down.
More ruins. You know, Ryback, for someone who's so hesitant, you do love exploring treacherous ruins. Okay. North. Well, we're at the South Pole, so anyways north, right? Ah! Oh. Right. That could be a problem. How do I get north when the surface is destroyed? Whoa. Ah! Huh. Is that what's causing this? All the moon's impacts are finally making the surface collapse into the middle? Oh, jeez. Ryback. Wow. I gotta find where they are. But how? Yeah. Ryback. Ryback. Huh. It's no use. This is a huge planet. There's no way they're gonna hear me. But I gotta find out if they're okay. There's gotta be somewhere I can find a path north. Or maybe I should backtrack. Return to my ship and fly around, see if there even is a north left. Jeez. It's no use. It's all gone. Hope they're okay. What? Oh, pretty. Hold on. That was the sun. Is it getting closer? Oh no. No, 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 no.